Hello, welcome to the FRQ of the day. Hope y'all are doing good today. Today we're going to be looking at the 2011 Form B number 3. So let's see if we can figure this one out. It says an airline claims that there is a 0.1 probability that a coach class ticket holder who flies frequently will be upgraded to first class on any flight. This outcome is independent from flight to flight. Sam is a frequent flyer who always purchases coach class tickets. Part A, what is the probability that Sam's first upgrade will occur after the third flight? Part B, what is the probability that Sam will be upgraded exactly 2 times in the next 20 flights? And Part C, Sam will take 104 flights next year. Would you be surprised if Sam receives more than 20 upgrades to first class during the year? Justify your answer. So if you want to pause the video and give this a shot, that would be great. Okay, so this one, it's obviously a probability problem. So it says there's a 10% chance of success, in other words, him being upgraded, which means, of course, there's a 90% chance of failure in a sense. So what's the probability his first upgrade will occur after the third flight? So his first upgrade will be on either the 4th one, 5th one, 6th one, 7th one, anytime after the 3rd one. And so that is, in essence, this formula here. It means he's had 3 failures. We don't know when his success was, but he knows he's had 3 failures, and so that's the probability. That's the answer. The other way of thinking about this is the probability that it's the first success is going to occur on the 4th one or after is 1 minus the probability that it's going to occur in the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd one. Probability of the 1st plus the probability of the 2nd plus the probability of the 3rd. So certainly this is the easier way to do it there. It's just the probability of your first success is going to be the 1st, 4th one or after, just means you've had 3 failures. Okay, but anyway, the probability that your first success is on the first one is 0.1. The probability that your first success is going to be on the second one is going to be 0.1, all right, times 0.9. Okay, that means, well, in essence, 0.9 times 0.1. It kind of doesn't matter, but so 0.9. Times 0.1 means you've had 1 failure, and then your first success was on the second one, and then plus 0.9 to the second power times 0.1. That's the probability your first success is going to be, on the third trial. So this is the probability there's going to be the first trial, the second trial, or the third trial, and then 1 minus that, and that is evidently 0.271. So that's the other way of doing that problem. So then the next one says this: what's the probability that he'll be upgraded exactly 2 in the next 20 flights? Well, that's still a binomial problem where your probability of success is 0.1, and you're given a fixed number of trials, and you ask the probability of a number of successes. And on your formula sheet, on the first page, you look there, it says if it's binomial, that's your little binomial formula. Of course, on your calculator, you can use binomial PDF, but you have to be able to identify that formula. I don't think on this year's exam that is certainly not going to be emphasized. So this would be that. So that would be, in essence, 20 choose 2. That's the probability of having 2 successes and a 20, where your probability of success is 0.1, the probability of failure is 0.9. So this is the probability of 2 successes and 18 failures. And this is the total number of different ways they can occur, so you'd get that. And then the other way of finding this is binomial PDF, where n is 20, p is 0.1, and x is equal to 1. And this would be considered showing your work. Make sure to put the letters. And on your calculator is where that would be. So it'd be in your distribution menu, which is right there. See it? Right there above the VARs button right there. And so you turn your calculator on, of course. Then you go second VARs, which is distribution, and scroll all the way down to binomial PDF. Binomial PDF. And so our number of trials is 20. Our probability of success is 0.1. Our number of successes is 2. And so we go like that, and there it is. So that's how you do that. And then lastly, it says Sam will take 104 flights. Would he be surprised if he received more than 20 upgrades? So we want to find the probability that if he takes 104 flights, that he's going to have 21 or more upgrades, okay? Well, we're going to use binomial CDF for that. But CDF being cumulative probability density function, cumulative means the probability of a cumulative distribution function. So cumulative means that it's a certain value or below it. So what we've got to do to find a certain probability of a certain value or above it, all right, is we've got to find the probability that it's below 20 or below, okay? And so we would use binomial CDF, where we enter that for n, that for p, and that for x. And so it ends up being that. And so that is in essence representative of a p-value. In other words, it would happen about 0.1% of the time. So it is very unlikely to occur. And so what we would say, it asks you to explain it, we would say, well, the probability that Sam will receive more than 20 upgrades is 0.0013675. This represents a very low probability, certainly below 0.05, very low p-value. So it is unlikely to occur. So yes, I would be surprised for it to happen. Make sure it answered the question that was being asked. And that's it. That's your fee response question of the day. Appreciate you stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Send me any questions if you have them. And I will talk to y'all later.